Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I also have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, a lot of exclusive content, and much more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to remind you guys of the one main thing that you need to be doing in order to manifest your specific person. If you learn to do this one thing, if you learn to train yourself and your mindset to do this one thing, you are going to manifest your SP without a problem, without difficulty, naturally, effortlessly, and you won't even believe it. And that one thing is learning to focus your attention on what really matters. Learning to focus your attention, in other words, on what you're actually choosing, claiming for yourself, what you actually want, and so on. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So I know most of you who are watching this channel are manifesting an SP, among other things. And I know that for a lot of you, manifesting your specific person is actually a challenge. However, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be difficult. It's actually quite simple. It can be quite simple. It doesn't have to be a challenge. It doesn't have to be hard work. It doesn't have to be a ton of effort. But there is one thing, one very basic, one very specific thing that you need to learn to do. And learning to do that, training yourself to do that is going to make all the difference in how easily you're going to manifest your specific person, how effortlessly, how naturally, how you're going to see that a lot of effort is actually not required, and how things are actually going to fall into place naturally and on their own. So this one thing, as I said in my intro, is very crucial, very fundamental, and that is learning to focus your attention on what actually matters. And what actually matters when you're consciously manifesting something, an SP or anything else, is learning to choose your stories, learning to choose your meanings, learning to choose what you want, claim what you want, put your attention there, dwell in the energy of that, aligning your energy with that. Once you're able to do that, once you're able to train yourself to do that, essentially your SP manifestation, like any other manifestation as well, is in the bag. The reason why you're probably finding it challenging, if you're finding it challenging to manifest your SP, is most likely because you're still very, very attached to the old story. You're still very, very attached to the 3D. You're still attached to what you perceive as opposing circumstances. You're possibly attached to what they said in the past, what they did in the past, how they might have hurt you in the past, and so on. And instead of giving your attention to your new story, to what you actually want to create, what you're actually trying to bring to the forefront of your 3D experience, you're instead wasting your time remembering the old story, remembering the old circumstances, dwelling on that, fretting about that, getting in your head about all the how is it going to happen, how am I going to be able to do it, but they said that, they did that, how are we going to recover from that, how are we going to get over that, and so on. The more you dwell on these things, as you probably know, the more you hold these things in your reality right now and in the near future. The faster you depart from these things, on the other hand, and the faster you start putting your focus where it actually matters and where you actually want it to go, so that you start seeing those favorable outcomes, the faster you are going to see your 3D changing. And let me tell you, you guys, it's going to change before your very eyes, and you're not even going to believe it. How naturally things are going to fall into place, how naturally things are going to unfold, and you will look back and you will be like, that required no effort. That was so easy. That was so simple. It becomes simple once you train your focus to go to the right place or to the right places. It becomes really, really simple. It becomes really, really effortless. And I know that especially when you're starting out, it is easier said than done if us coaches are telling you, well, take your attention away from what happened in the 3D, take your attention away from the circumstances, I know that a lot of people are not able to even conceive that. I know that a lot of people are not even able to fathom how they can do that. But really, it's not a big secret. There's no secret recipe. The recipe is that you make a decision and you make a choice to actually leave the 3D aside, leave the circumstances aside. Don't feel that you have to sort out the circumstances yourself. They will sort themselves out, I promise you. And instead, you need to persist in focusing on what you want. In your thoughts, in your feelings, in your assumptions, in your beliefs, in the stories you tell yourself, in how you perceive reality, what you expect out of the situation. Always imagining the best for yourself, the best for your relationship, the best for your SP, the best outcomes, the best intentions for them towards you, and so on. Don't allow yourself to dwell in uncomfortable and unfavorable assumptions. You don't have to have those assumptions. It's only you who decides what your assumptions are. You need to realize that. So whether you choose favorable or unfavorable assumptions is always up to you. So choose the favorable ones. Choose the ones that work for you. Choose the ones that serve you. Don't interpret the things that happened in the 3D, even the things that your SP might have said or done that might have hurt you or might have upset you or might have stressed you out, as something that is unchangeable, set in stone, something that they meant with the worst intentions, something that meant they were rejecting you or they were ignoring you or I don't know what. See if you can find different meanings. Or if you can't find different meanings, you can just decide to leave it in the past, decide that, you know what, that was a reflection of my old self-concept. Now I'm different, so now I have to see a different reflection. The 3D has to show me a different reflection. So either give it a different meaning or give it a meaning that actually serves you, or just decide to ignore it. Know that it can change, know that it will change, but it all depends on what you're focusing on. It all depends on what you're dwelling on. It all depends on where you put your attention. So you need to learn to put your attention on all the things that serve you, all the things that favor you, all the things that benefit your purpose of manifesting that perfect, loving, happy relationship with your SP. Don't allow the 3D to get you down. Don't allow the circumstances to make you spiral. Don't allow yourself to have that negativity, at least not most of the time. When you're able to choose your meanings, when you're able to choose your stories, when you're able to imagine the best for yourself, do exactly that. If you train yourself to do exactly that, you guys, first of all, you're going to see that before not too long, the 3D is not going to matter anymore. You're not going to be so triggered as you used to be anymore. You're not going to react the way you used to react anymore. And this opens the way for your manifestations to come in. This opens your way, this opens up your energy to receive your SP and the manifestation that you so want with them. It truly is just a matter of training yourself to focus your attention on the right things. If you do that, I promise you, your SP will be yours. They will manifest in the most perfect ways, even in ways that you couldn't even imagine, probably ways that are even better than you ever thought. Take this advice, apply it, implement it, and see for yourself how well it works and how easy it makes things for you. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.